And we're going. Welcome everybody once again to our dev dive. I am joined here by Zell and the tombstone of Lady Devimon.
I don't know what you want me to say, I'm dead. So...
You know what? That's valid.
Hi everyone.
We're picking up right back where we left off. Terrain. There's a lot of these things, but not actually, because it's only like a handful. At least until I figure out some other types of terrain that could be added. Terrain changes last until changed back by an effect, so... like... effectively, those areas Darktyrannomon turned into lava tiles are still lava tiles.
Slight tangent before we start, because I'm still in the Roll20 because I was leveling up Heather.
Ah.
Hey Zell.
Mm-hmm.
What does Zell do?
Why is the scene between Sonic and Shadow, the you're the faker scene, as a token on the altar?
Zell, what did you do?
Because I could.
God damn it.
You know what? Full respect. No, you know what? Fair enough. Carry on.
I was waiting for someone to.
Oh
It's just
my
a
God.
token of the fucking. Yeah, I found you, Faker.
Dear Lord. Okay, I know there's absolutely no way they would ever do this. But I really hope that they somehow fit a reference to the Sonic fandom into the Sonic 3 movie.
It'd be so funny. They're not gonna, but it'd be so funny.
It would be amazing.
Just imagine Jim Carrey having to do the "I'm going to piss on the moon." Or just, "I miss my wife tails." Like,
Oh my
something
God!
really
Can
stupid.
you imagine? I'm pretty sure.
Jim Carrey hearing "I
everybody
miss my
would
wife
die.
tails." Snap would die. She would lose her shit.
Oh my God. Back to what we came here to do.
Yeah, sorry, I had to do it because I just noticed.
No, that's valid. Can't wait till player sees that tomorrow.
Yep, I'm not saying shit.
Same.
It's a secret tool that'll help us later.
So the first terrain we got is the hill. Any Digimon on it has advantage on Digimon attacking that are lower than it. It needs 10 feet of movement for you to climb up it, but it counts as a wall or cover, so you can use that to protect yourself. Speaking of which, I should actually come up... Let me make a note of this. I need to actually come up with rules for cover.
I mean, yeah.
The way that I've been doing it is that if you're behind something, that just... the attack wouldn't really hit you, but I need to just, like...
5e does that in 3 stages, if this helps any.
I might do 2 stages, half cover and full,
Yeah.
because, like...
Yeah, I was gonna say, so there's half cover, which is a +2 to AC.
Yeah.
3/4 cover, which is basically like your head sticking out of something, which is 5 to AC against it. And then full cover, which is they can't see you.
Just imagine you're sitting behind cover, you stick your head out to see if they see where you are, and then Terra Force just comes your way.
I mean, this is for attack rolls, like AoEs probably...
Oh yeah, AoEs would completely...
You might
ignore
get some,
that.
I mean, depending on the AoE, you might get like some bonuses to like, like that.
And it's stuff like
because
that is
Go
why
behind a
we make
wall,
proper
it'll
rules.
stop things, but like...
Yeah, as far as Terra Force goes, they'll probably just eat the wall.
100%, but you take some damage.
Yeah.
Maybe it soaks damage for you. Maybe that's the mechanic we had. Because we're
using
using AO, because like in 5e, it's saving throws is how you handle AoEs. Here we still do attack rolls sometimes, so maybe it is a damage soak. Instead of advantage on the save, or
there are still some saving throws, but if I'd be going to. I would go as far as to say that it would take some of the damage, even if it were a saving throw, because like at that point you are behind something after all.
Yeah.
So
you know, unless it's coming from like above or something, but like.
Oh yeah.
At that point, it wouldn't apply. I guess at that point, cover wouldn't apply.
Exactly. So then we come to the water tiles. Only Digimon with swim or fly can move across those tiles safely. Pretty self-explanatory. Got fire and lava tiles. Digimon who end their... It will burn Digimon who end their turn there every turn for 1d4 plus 1 fire damage. And then the control spire tile is actually somewhat relevant. Tamers connected to this field can no longer use Digivolution functions for the rest of battle. If the Dark Spire is destroyed, the effects of Dark Spire end, and any checks the Spire makes are considered a roll of 1. It has an HP of 30 and a defense of 15. And destroyed tiles are just debris. Can't really move around them unless you can fly. And that's pretty much all I have for now. I really should expand on that at some point. But now we come to the enemy compendium features. I'm actually going to remove the compendium bit because this isn't really... Well,
that might be a separate where it's a separate document, perhaps.
Yeah. So I'm planning to...
Making a bestiary.
Yeah. Because it occurred to me, if I put like all my NPCs here, you're going to know what I have.
Oh, I assumed you kept those separately.
I keep some separately, but there is still information here because it would be considered general information.
Oh, yeah. Like, this is the player side doc, then there's a GM side, I guess.
Yeah. So, let me get rid of this tidbit. Okay, so the way that this works is that when you're up against enemy tamers in the wild, they're going to need stat blocks and abilities, but in order to do that, you would have to roll a separate one for each individual tamer. And at that point, it's just more trouble than it's worth. So, with these abilities, you can plug these into any NPC you want and give them extra abilities dependent on what class they're trying to emulate. I'm actually planning on expanding on this a little bit so that way they have 2 abilities per class. One for low level play and one for high level play, in addition to the first one. So that way there's even more that they can. But for now, each one is based off of a different subclass, but they are not exactly those subclass abilities. They have been modified a little. So the first one is System Hacker with Amateur Hack Digivolution. When a Digimon Yearly 2 evolves, you can use the Digipoint to choose one stat modifier, Body. And instead of gaining +3, it gains +4. This lasts until it de-evolves, and you can use this feature a number of times equal to your Mind modifier. Gets 3 uses per battle. Actually, I should take off that last bit, because one thing that I did want to fix for NPCs, it can be a little complex to go off of modifiers for what's essentially just a bug trainer.
Have them have set numbers.
Yeah. It's easier to just put it at, you get this many uses per fight.
And then just pre-stat all the attacks and stuff, basically. Just
Pretty much.
Or like a 5e monster stat block, it's not like you're having to calculate, it's like, it is like +7 to hit, and it has 1d6 plus 4 damage.
Yeah. There's still going to be some calculations because they're using chips, but ultimately this is this is freaking. My brain is not working today. This is more akin to coming across a apprentice wizard in D&D. The very low modifiers and stat bonuses and spell lists.
Mhm. Yeah, it. Well, apprentice wizards, what, CR quarter or something like that. It's like first level spells. Yeah.
Hold on, actually, let me make a note for this. Come up with extra abilities for use during high level play for NPCs. Oh. And I can get to that later. Then we got Repair Technician with Rush Data Patch. You have an act for healing Digimon when they're injured. You have a pool of D4 you may use to heal Digimon you're linked to as an action. You have 5D4 to heal with. And then that's pretty much it. Just a quick, like, you gotta heal.
Yeah.
The most fun one, I think, is the Software Corruptor. Because as an opponent, it actually kind of shines here. They have the Texture Surprise Package. So, you can hack into your device to trigger Wild Magic Surge, but now there are only 4 options. And it's just a matter of choosing whether it affects the opponent or one of your friends.
Mm.
The options are Panic, Dot, Target Digimon has disadvantage on their next attack, or Burr. Only 2 uses though.
Mm.
File Shuffler, so Mini Heather. I'm actually debating what I want to do with that, if I want to change that a little bit, because it's pretty much one-to-one with the actual ability, but I do want it to have its own little thing, you know?
Mm.
They just get a partial reload without using their bonus action.
Yeah.
And then that's 3 uses. And then the last one for now is the Frame Cracker, which is one of the dark subclasses. They force their Digimon to double in size, HP, and body. This lasts for 3 turns, and at the end of that duration, they go back to normal, and they retain all the damage inflicted upon it.
Mm.
And that's more or less all of the enemy tamer features I have for now. And now we could go into a section I've been waiting for. This will actually go into some of the groups that you can expect during the Brave Hearts campaign. The first, the Fangs of Justice. A group dedicated to helping others and stopping criminals like Bargist. Is their slogan, but in all honesty, they're generally dysfunctional and not all that good in a fight. With that in mind, they're reliable in other ways, and their leader is dedicated to helping people. They accept all comers, but technically haven't decided on a name. They generally respond to the Fangs of Justice, but they're still fighting over that versus Mighty Justicats.
Nerds.
Nerds! So here's
Sorry, my
where...
Heather is showing.
Yeah. So where the factions shine, or unions, I should say, is that each of them has their own sense of style, but also their own sense of integrity, I should say. They like to stick together, and they have equipment to help better identify each other in the field. This can take the form of unique programs or even unique chips. The unique chip for the Fangs of Justice is called Bite Back. If your Digimon hits a Digimon who dealt them damage on their last turn, roll damage as if they had rolled a critical. This effect cannot stack with other damage increasing chips. Can you imagine if Marine Devimon had access to that program during the fight with my Iota Squad?
Guys, Wiseman would have died.
Yeah. I mean, more.
It would have died even more, but yeah, that would have been nasty. These are all setting specific, by the way.
Yeah. For reference, these are specific to forms. Braveheart setting. Feel free to come up with your other stuff. We'll also come up with more for other settings as we get to them.
Mm-hmm. It's all about context.
Yes.
In my Braveheart setting, chips are more common, but also creating powerful chips can mean a lot more contextually than just having a chip that go burr.
Yeah. For lack of a better term, Claire plays a lot more high power, for whatever definition of high power we established power levels we have.
Over 9,000, of course.
I mean, of course, kick his ass, Nappa.
And their preferred chips are Speed, Body Up, Soul Up, Deletion Impulse, File Recovery, and, of course, Fight Back. The next group is Barghest. They're a group of rapscallions who bully tamers out of their Digimon by stealing Digivices, challenging them to fights and switching on Death Mode, stealing chips, and other such activities. Their members usually utilize dark animal-type Digimon, such as Black Garurumon or Sangluton, and nobody knows who their boss is exactly. So basically, this is the Team Rocket of the setting. They are generally not very good kids. A lot of them target Digimon they really should not be. Like,
That doesn't mean all of... No, to be clear, that doesn't mean that all of them are assholes.
Doesn't mean all of them are assholes, but some of the things that they've done in universe up to now, there have been times where if a powerful Digimon is inside of a traffic light, they will go after it.
Yeah. Just saying, these... Finds of Justice are lawful, Barghest are chaotic. There's the good evil access to worry about.
Yeah. Although generally they are stronger than the Fangs of Justice, so for the most part they've kind of been kicking their ass for a while. Their preferred chips are Training Weights, Range, Minefield, Black Gears, Deletion Impulse, and their unique chip, Barghest Roar. All Digimon except ones you are linked to lose defense equal to your Mind modifier until the end of your next turn. All Digimon you're linked to lose 1d4 HP for every Digimon affected by this chip. So this is really good in one of two situations. The first being a one-on-one fight, because then you lose the least amount of HP possible. The second is a group versus one person, because you'll lose a bunch of HP, but you'll guarantee that you'll hit everyone if you have a wide-hitting thing.
Yep, fun times.
And next up, we have the Visions of Our Security Team, or VAST. The security team is in charge of protecting the Visions of Our network, the source code of all Digimon made by Visions of Our. Generally speaking, they're effective but slow to move on emergencies due to protocols they have to follow. They favor machine attribute Digimon such as Mechanorimon and Gardramon, but also Digimon associated with the D Brigades such as Commandramon. Their preferred chips are Deletion Impulse 2, Minefield, Brainwave Speed, Deletion Impulse 1, and Vast Lockdown. Oop, I left the T out. All Digimon linked to you gain defense equal to your Mind modifier and have their movement speed reduced to 0. They lose this bonus at the end of your next turn.
Neat. Interesting.
Yeah. Really good if you're trying to survive a big attack coming up, or if somebody's running away and you force a link to them, you can force them to stop. Then we've got Radio Scram. Radio Scram is a program by Tamers for Tamers. Technically, they're not sponsored by Visions of Far and can actually fight with them from time to time, but that doesn't stop them from reporting on the latest Tamer news, including recent tournament winners, rare Digimon sightings, raffles, and more. Considering how the organization isn't a proper Tamer union, they don't really focus on battling, but will if they need to. They favor flying and bird-type Digimon, with their preferred chips being Deletion Impulse, File Recovery, Training Weight Speed, another Deletion Impulse. I really need to update these lists. And their newly created chip, which I literally made yesterday, Digimon Scramble. All Digimon linked to you double their movement speed until the end of their respective turns. Gas, gas, gas. You gotta step on the gas.
As
Look, when you want to be the first on the scene to report on the news, you gotta be fast.
going fast makes me feel alive.
My heart beats in hyperdrive.
My favorite scene in basically all of Yu-Gi-Oh! Is the scene where the doctor's in the dub anyway, he's just completely vibing out to
Oh,
fucking
absolutely. Can we? I will never understand the recurring joke. Is this the latest dance craze?
I forgot about that.
Especially, like, okay, the first time was from the doctor and he was acting kind of weird, and that was like, oh, okay, he's just acting zany. Then the second time was in a duel to the death with Yusei and Callan, where Yusei is, like, flying out of control on his duel runner. Callan's just going, hey, Yusei, what are you doing back there? Is this the latest dance craze?
I hate that dub, but sometimes it had
Sometimes it's great, and sometimes it's
terrible. Welcome to 4Kids.
awesome.
Sometimes you get
Sometimes
you
you
get the One Piece rap.
In all fairness, though, the One Piece rap is fire.
No, the One Piece rap is a banger, unironically. But also, on the other hand, sometimes you get jelly donuts.
What do you mean? I love jelly donuts.
Bites into a clear onigiri. Like, so obviously an onigiri.
Never change 4Kids. Are they even around
I
anymore?
mean, they died. Super dead in
No!
the 2000s.
Damn. Rest in peace, 4Kids.
Never change 4Kids. And that, don't come back.
The next...
Hold on, never change 4Kids. Your wish has been granted.
Damn it. I wasn't expecting Shenron to come out.
Speaking of 4Kids.
The next section... These aren't really unions, but these are... Actually, I should probably make them their own, like, union proper things. Or move them to a different section to be more appropriate. The first thing is the Carnival Digital Message Board. It's an online space, or carnival, which opened up relatively recently after Visions of Far began offering Digimon. They offer Digimon items and bits to anyone who completes their online challenges, and are operated by a mysterious patron. Their mascot is Piedmon, and typically they don't bother interfering with Tamers unless the carnival is directly threatened. They offer programs for Digimon and rare Digichecks. So this is the bounty board. This will outline certain Digimon that have to be deleted for their rewards. And it basically resets every 8 hours. I thought this would be like a fair way to go about it, because 8 hours is a long time. And the Digimon that are on the board will always be somewhere in the city. It's just a matter of going out and finding them. Oh, any Tamers who tried to uncover the identity of the patron has suffered griefing, trolling, account deletion, Digimon deletion, and more. So,
Okay.
Don't peek under the hood unless you want your eyes poked out.
Mm-hmm.
They also offer other prizes, which could be very valuable to Tamers, but that'll actually come up in the campaign itself. The next thing is actually probably something I'll go over with the party at some point. It's Tamer Haven. Haven is the online client used by most Tamers to communicate with each other using their Digimon as a medium in chat rooms. This has resulted in a bustling community that can accomplish astonishing feats of programming, including unique chips, programs, and even devised models for the right price. The Haven is highly secretive, however, as to reveal one's identity could put their livelihood at risk, from those who would steal their trade secrets or attempt to steal their work directly. The most notorious among them is a hacker known as Featherhead, who supposedly runs the whole website. Say hello to the Crafting Guild. If you can think it, somebody in Tamerhaven can probably make it for you. So if you want a custom chip, you would just go through Tamerhaven, find somebody who would be willing to accept it, and bring them whatever materials they ask as well as payment. So if any of you have unique ideas for devices, this is the place to go. You have no idea how many of them is just like somebody with a 3D printer in their garage.
Look, if it works.
If it works,
Completely,
it
it does.
works. I have had ideas for even more outlandish devices, and I'm excited for them.
I cannot wait to have a Digivice oven.
You joke, but
Yeah. I'm just saying, you know exactly what I'm referencing.
absolutely.
What was the dumbest thing in a Battle Network game that was jacked into?
Potted plant, I believe.
The doghouse is pretty strong.
Oh yeah, the doghouse.
I thought that one was a recurring jack-in point. What were you saying, sorry?
I was saying a potted plant, but
Was the plant a real one?
yes. Oh wait, no, one of them was a tree.
Oh, you jacked into the fucking tree.
Oh, I just realized artificial trees would totally be a thing here too. That's a
Yeah?
completely feasible.
Oh yeah, it was a
device.
fake tree, but like that was a real ass wooden doghouse.
Can you imagine entering a Digimon tournament and your opponent rocks up with a fucking bush? Oh, you know what?
So much.
You know what? That could actually be kind of cool if it was a bonsai tree.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, just the vibes would be immaculate.
Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna
Just like
write
the
that down
chillest
forever
Woodmon
for
possible.
later. Oh yeah.
Like, that guy's rocking cherry. I was gonna say, that guy's rocking Cherrymon and there's no arguments.
Absolutely. Okay, next up is the General Tamers Union. This is a large group which frequents local game shops and serves as a local hub for Tamers to interact with. Odds are, if you're looking for help with Digimon for anything, someone in the Tamers Union can help you out. They accept all comers and act less as a solid group and more like a fan club. They prefer more generic chips, Mind Up, Body Up, Soul Up, and there is a unique chip for them called Union Strike. You choose one Digimon you're linked to, and its next attack roll will gain a bonus equal to the number of Tamers linked to them. Literally. Our converging wishes!
Yeah.
Although it's only really useful if there are a lot of Tamers in the fight at the same time, all connected to one Digimon. But the thought is there.
Yeah.
And of course, it's a private union, so some Tamers will form private teams to work more closely with other specific Tamers. At that point, we would get into custom union talks. And now we're getting to faction unique devices. These are going to be kind of fun because have you guys seen through this section yet?
I have not gotten this far now yet.
Oh.
Well, this is also a new, I think. Or is it?
No, this has actually been here for a while.
I have read the union. I've read the faction section, but I haven't read the Digivice specific section.
Oh, some of these are really cool, actually. I'm gonna have to update them at some point, though. Let me mark this, because some of their effects I do want to change them. Update this. Where I want to go. Update.
Paid.
And there.
Kamen Rider up 8.
Kamen Rider. You joke about that, but
I know. I that's why I also have the Kamen Rider in my mind.
certain factions have enabled them to actually mass-produce their Digivices with unique functions, granting even more deadly efficiency in combat. These Digivices are, like faction-unique chips, only given to members who approve of themselves. Current models include the Bargus model, which is... It's a Power Rangers Jungle Force Wolf Morser. Or Jungle Fury.
Yep.
Did I say Wolf Morser?
Yeah.
I think you did. But I know the one you mean.
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna drink some water to clear my head because I've just been off today.
Yeah. Look, English is a hard language. It's fine.
Sorry about that. It's been a long day.
Understandable. Have a good day.
Oh, feeling better. So the Vargas model special program is called Vargas Help. By inserting a chip into the wolf's mouth and biting down, the data of the chip is deleted and consumed by the Digivice, granting extra power to one-linked Digimon, little else is known. So, I tried to think of have you ever seen the... Oh, what was that one season? Dino Charge. Have you ever seen the Dino Charge morphers from Power Rangers?
I'm Dino Charge. Dino Charge. Morpher. Oh my god, I love them.
Imagine that, but on a wristwatch, it's a wolf's head, and you
Dino
put in
gun.
a chip and move the mouth to bite down on it.
That's so stupid. I love it. Sorry, I'm trying not to, I'm trying to get over Dino Gun.
No, you know what? That's valid. Dino Charge is kind of
Wild.
yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I think it's also got the biggest team of Rangers in history. I could be wrong.
It's up there. It's like 8 Rangers, right?
Oh no, it's 11 at least.
Fair.
Hold on, I'm googling this.
I put the wiki up. Hold on.
Yari of the Lake, tell us how many Rangers were there?
We're cold and hard, titties often wet. Anyway.
What?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, have you not seen the Lesbian of the Lake? What is your wisdom?
No, I have not.
Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah.
Oh, shit, I was right on the money.
Yep.
Now about this Lesbians of the Lake.
It's literally just it's like the kid. No, that's a different one. That's also a really good kind. I just don't know if I can say it out loud.
Oh no! I just looked it up. Why is it a U-Haul in a lake?
That's not the Lesbian of the Lake meme, but it's also really funny. Well, what's the joke about lesbian couples is that they move in really quickly together. So the U-Haul is a whole thing.
Oh my god.
No, it's the anime one, if that helps any.
Oh, yep,
it's just a guy talking to just a girl's head in the lake. That's the one. That's the one I saw. But I've also seen one with world cold and hard, titty soft and warm.
Valid. You know what? That's valid. Back to what we were.
There we go. I found it.
Oh, it's sleepy.
posted in Arndo's laughs. That's it. It's
Yep,
the exact
there it
thing we
is.
just heard.
Dear Lord. The next Digivice model is the VAST model, the Visions of Our Security model specifically. The special program is called VAST Prism. By slashing an ID card through the Digivice, all Digimon in combat have their speed reduced to 0 until the end of their next turn. It is a security iPad, effectively, with a card reader on the side. And then the last one is the Fangs of Justice model. Pretty much it's just a cosmetic applied stopwatch, but it's rumored that some of them have been tinkered with by someone from Haven to do a little bit extra. They don't really have a unique program among them. They just look cool. At least that's what most people believe as of now. But obviously in game there could be a little bit more to that. They strongly resemble a Digimon Tamer replica with fangs on either side of the window and ports for the Digichips where the card reader should be. Definitely going to have to add more because there's a lot of different unions. I'm adding more for the public games that we're planning out. We need Programas.
Programas.
And now we come to the boring stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? We're gonna breeze through this because unless we're gonna sit here and talk numbers all day, you've seen the character creation stuff. You generally know how to make a human Digimon. Yeah, this is just like instructions on how to create NPC Digimon and enemies.
Well, so basically the same rules as making a regular Digimon. So if you want to go watch us making our characters for the one-shot from Halloween, it's basically still there. It's basically all the same.
Yeah. Not to mention we have these handy-dandy little chart things for how strong any particular stage should be. So like a weak rookie would have around 3, 2, 1 for their modifiers. Medium rookie would be 4, 2, 2, and a strong rookie would be 5, 3, 2. And then that goes all the way down here. We statted out how strong an ultra level would be at base. A weak ultra would have a plus 15, 14, and 13 before any other abilities. Feasibly speaking, with Hack Digivolution and some chips, you could get an ultra, hell, even a mega level Digimon to a plus 20 to 30 in a modifier. At that point, you could just insta-kill most Digimon that were not ultimate level or lower. Actually nuts.
Yeah.
But that's to be expected. If Grace Novamon rocks up and yeets me into the ground and I don't die, there's something wrong.
Yeah.
I'm still holding that against the Digimon Adventure 2020 reboot, by the way.
I hold a lot of things over the 2020 reboot, and it's mostly the pacing on Digivolution.
Oh, absolutely. Also, the fact that it took like.
You should not have ultimates in episode 3.
Are you kidding me? They had Omnimon in episode 2.
Nope, hate that. I was underselling apparently.
Like, God. They didn't just show their hand, they flashed it to the whole table.
Mm-hmm. They really just said, here. Just blowing your load immediately.
Honestly. Worst part is, They could have still salvaged it because they made a whole big stink about Omnimon Alter S and them obtaining the different forms they needed for it. Except the other forms only showed up for like 5 seconds, then they never used them again, and Alter S showed up at the final episode for 2 minutes and 31 seconds. I'm just saying, they could have done some cool alternate universe stuff with it. So, going back down here. Why did I put the Mind Body Soul thing?
Because it was right above the,
Oh, right.
right above making a solo. Oh, no, I think that's because it's the stat thing, and it's, like, showing how to make an NPC Digimon. I think you just copied.
I've, let me mark that.
That might have been a template?
Improve this section.
Yeah. So I think that might have been a template you put in, and then we...
Yeah, and then
right
we
above
just,
it.
like, kind of cut it off.
Yeah.
Okay. So then... they'll gain bonuses according to their difficulty. This goes back to the danger category from the first video, where it goes 1 through 3, 4 through 6, 7 through 8. You have complete freedom over those numbers. So, like, you want a standard Digimon, it's going to be anywhere from 1 to 3. Extraordinary is 4 through 6, and on. Now we come to a more fun thing. Solo Digimon. You can actually play as a solo Digimon in this system. I should know. I am a solo Digimon. Not by choice, mind you.
Just starts crying over Oliver.
I'm gonna beat the shit out of Datamon, I tell you what.
I tell you what.
I tell you what, Bobby. So,
Sorry. And kill Myotismon got me.
Digipoints, extra proficiency, program capacity, traits. You know what? I could crunch this down pretty much. This is a smaller version of being a tamer. It has a lot less features, but because it's more streamlined, it's a lot easier to keep track of and play as. The biggest thing here is program capacity. So, hold on, let me check. Yep, okay, so that's checked out. There, program capacity. So, when you're playing as a Digimon, instead of having access to a whole chip binder, you only can hold a few programs at a time. And you don't get access to a subclass. Instead, you can just, like, switch out the programs that you're carrying on you, and chips effectively are one-use potions. I should probably make that a part of program capacity in general. The AD chip. That's consuming data per that is X turn the new chips there. Project. Is a bonus action to consume a chip. So the idea there is you have limited access. Tamers can do it a lot more efficiently and a lot better than Digimon can, but Digimon are more used to eating data than they are to, like, manipulating it. And then the rest of it is just Digipoints, extra action, area of expertise. section on creating attacks, which is, typically speaking, just what it sounds like. This is how much damage that each one should do at base. Forgot to put a D there. And then we got traits. Hey, Zan.
No.
Hello.
So there are a lot of traits right now, but effectively they can be sorted into one or two major categories. The first is body types, where each one corresponds to a different type of damage and will take half damage when hit by it. So water body reduces earth damage. Force type abilities will increase your damage when dealing a certain type. Support type skills I'm still on the fence about using because it seems like a lot to keep track of when you have multiple Digimon that have them. You know? But that's a whole other discussion that can wait. And then the last grouping are just regular old traits. These are, as opposed to the other ones, these are just dictated by the type of Digimon they are, what they do, and how that affects them. So flying, hover, fleet-footed. Flying lets you fly. Yeah. You may be surprised to know
I think I
that-
just heard Jay from the other server.
No, she's talking with her sister right now.
Yeah, they're in Lodar.
Well, a lot of them are.
Yeah, they're also just like good, like generic enough names where they're probably just coincidentally.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, like
So
like,
believe it.
yeah. Whatever makes it sound cooler.
Exactly.
I mean, yes, they're absolutely that. That was a very deep reference we pulled. Shifty eyes, monkey.
So, believe it or not, flying lets you fly. Hover lets you hover off the ground at a 10 foot high maximum, which actually does matter if you're like ending your turn on a fire tile. Fleet-footed lets you move an extra 5 feet per stage. Keen Eye has an extra 5 feet of range to range attacks per stage. Swimming, can you guess what swimming does? You'll never guess.
Lets you draw 2 cards.
Shit, you're right. Digging lets you, when attacking a target on special tile, removes that tile's special effect status. I might modify that later. We'll come back to that. Fireproof. What? Why did I make this? Why did I make
And not
this?
the other element.
Yeah, I've already got like a whole list of body type attributed.
Maybe just change that to X proof, where it's like it's just explaining the various.
Maybe I'm just gonna.
It's like X proof. It's X damage dealt to this Digimon is.
Just triple question mark it.
Just the letter Y.
There we go.
Perfect.
Climbing gives you climbing speed equal to your movement speed and allows you to climb onto surfaces. Treads, you move faster by 5 feet per stage. I think I'm gonna up that to 10 feet because it occurs to me that like
What's the difference between that and fleet-footed?
exactly.
No, literally in this case, like upping it to 10. What's the difference between it and fleet-footed?
This is specifically for Digimon who have treads or vehicle bottoms, like Tankdramon.
No, yeah. Fair, I guess.
Yeah. There's the money bags ability, where you gain an extra 50% bits from battles. If you guys can find a Digimon with that in the early game, you're set.
This
like-
is teaming up with Platinum Numamon.
Just drag them into every battle.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, whose Digimon partner is Platinum Numamon?
He's the rich kid's partner.
I feel bad for the kid. No, I don't. He's rich. I don't care.
Yo, his parents got
Or
him
go back.
the shiniest metallic Digimon they possibly could.
Shining a turd is still a turd. Literally.
But it's laced with diamonds.
Delphet!
That's just his whole thing.
You know,
He's
Heather
like,
totally not like, he's even like Heather's not like super rich, but like somewhat. And she's saying this.
what are you getting in the Digimon family field groupings? Actually, those are already a part of the game. Every Digimon comes with at least 1 to 2 families. Putting them all in would be a bit hard for something like Gilmon, who qualifies for 7 out of them. So
Nice.
yeah, Gilmon. Hold on, let me pull up Gilmon. How many does he qualify for? Here we go.
Yeah, we need to work in mechanics to work them better, but Storm's just added some chips recently that adds a couple things to them.
Yeah. Okay. It wasn't 7, it was 5, but that's still Nature
But
Spirits,
Sam,
Deep Savers, Metal
let
Empire,
me-
Dragon's Roar, Virus Busters. That's way too many.
Yeah, but also Zen. Platinum Numamon makes money. If you look at the play Cyber Slayer, which you should. Great game.
Agumon is in like wait, hold on.
Agumon's in basically everything but Deep Savers, I think. And maybe actually, like, yeah, some of them are in a lot of different
No,
options.
he's part of Nature Spirits, Virus Busters, Metal Empire, Unknown, and Dragon's Roar.
Okay, only 5 then. And 4 actual ones, because Unknown is whatever.
Yeah, Unknown is Unknown. But yeah, the Numamon.
Yeah, we try to stick to like 2. For example, like Salamon in Ancient Crests is Virus Busters and Nature Spirits. That'll change, don't worry.
I am considering upping it to 3 because that would be a
I
lot
think
better for
2's
something like
plenty.
Salamon.
I think 2's plenty.
It is for now. It's just that like Salamon can become Anjouamon, Lady Devimon, or something from Nature Spirits. That would logically be Virus Busters, Nightmare Soldiers, and Nature Spirits.
And Zan is Joai. is Joke. And to be fair, I do it for a joke, honestly. However, the way this system works
My
is any
parents
Digimon
went
is
out and got
theoretically...
me. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
My mom and dad went out and bought me the most expensive Digimon that money could buy. Look at the way it glistens.
Oh, in that case, sorry, Zan, didn't realize you'd go along with it. One is hard in text.
We are all good in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Excuse me. So then we have vampirism, which
This
dealing
Disgusting
This-
ability. This
Really
needs nerfing, I'm sorry.
I just don't know, cause like
So much. I just full healed every time.
dealing the final blow on an enemy Digimon grants you HP equal to the damage dealt, and any D points the target has remaining are added to your own. You cannot exceed your
That's
maximum
just
amount of
a
D
full
points this
heal.
way.
It's like a full heal on D points like every time, basically.
Let's say half damage dealt.
A half damage, and I'd even say like half D points, not gonna lie.
Heal half the damage dealt, and actually, you know what? Maybe I should wait until after the Myotis Bomb one shot to modify this.
I think you're gonna be fine, buddy.
No, I don't know. You know what? Let me go back a little bit. Let me just hold off for like 5 no. On the super spoiler.
Twice the damage dealt.
Let's see here. You can exceed your maximum amount of D points this way. There we go. That's better.
Zan, it is a lot. The health is mixed. The health is a lot in general. The D points, it's like from using it in the Halloween one shot, it's basically just a full heal on D points.
Yeah, especially with some of the damage that Digimon in that category.
Lady Digimon did a decent amount, yeah.
To be fair, it is only on the final blow, so going over your base health with the skill is never good. You know what? That's fair. It's not good for Datamon, so I should logically do it. Yes, I see your point. Let's see here.
Yeah, half of I'd still say half
And
of
half
the
of
remaining
the
D points.
target's remaining D points are added to your. Oh,
A thing I will note for when Black Agumon Digivolves.
then we got. I think that's
If I had
good.
a nickel for the amount of Black Agumon that Digivolves into Lady Digimon I controlled.
You have a lot of Black Automon.
I like it's a good Digimon.
You got a lot of cats.
Yeah? Black Agumon's a good Digimon. Anyway.
You know what? That's valid. Writing. This Digimon can be written as a form of transportation. If that Digimon is hit with an attack, you take half of the damage dealt to them.
Makes sense.
Now, what's the most awkward Digimon I can put that onto? Betsumon.
I was gonna say Veramon for a different joke. Numamon. Just a really big Numamon.
Oh my god. Onward to battle, my mighty steed.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to think of like... Oh, hold on, who's the fucking... Who's the one in the, like, the pig in the pig mech suit?
Oh.
What
Oh,
is her name?
Chohakaimon.
Chohakaimon, thank you, yes. There's your writing skill.
Cute writing joke. Anyway, invisibility.
Whatever you're into, buddy.
Look, I'm just saying, Chohakaimon. She quick, she attack. But most
Really?
importantly, she got a nice back.
Okay.
Have you actually...
I'm
hold
not
on.
kink shaming.
Hold on. Just to make sure that we're talking about the same Digimon here.
Yeah, no, I looked it up, yes. But Chohakaimon is the one I wanted, yes.
She's got the rocket rake. Which is
Such
actually
a-
kind of
I
great.
love her. Oh no, sorry. She's got the like Power Ranger suit. I'm sure there's one where she's in a mecha, isn't? There's a version of the mecha, isn't there?
There's a fan-made one, but there's nothing official yet, which sucks because I actually really like the design.
Absolutely remember the mecha. Okay. Have them
It's
ride
just-
an Animon. It's pretty strong, actually.
But no, because, like, okay. Putting aside the very blatant woman in a pig costume thing, we're gonna bring back the woman in a pig costume thing because the whole reason she's wearing that is because she was cast out of the Angelic Digimon by by Ophanimon, who made her wear that.
That's hilarious. Okay, actually, one more idea for the dumb writing bit. Garbagemon.
Shit, you right.
Just Oscar the Grouching it.
I imagine just throws you a garbage can lid to surf on. That's amazing.
I haven't read Seekers. That's amazing.
We really were robbed. That should have been an anime.
Not even against it being a web novel. It's just the translation apparently was weird.
Bandai, hear me now, for the love of God. We like your stuff. Just translate it correctly.
Or just translated it. Just
or like
put it
at
out
least
easier.
Someone decently.
Like, just pull out more stuff. Hey, do you remember that? I was gonna say. Speaking of those Digimon World games on DS that you didn't translate, and the one from PS and the adventure game from PSP, those, please and thank you.
Oh my God, yes, please.
Yeah, then I have very much theories that was them testing AI.
There is actually a good translation by Digipanda, who has a YouTube series on it. I highly recommend it.
Noted.
It does very good.
Noted. I also need to read Liberator.
Oh, it's so good. You're going to love Violet.
I already do. I already do. From what I've been told.
Megandamon and Lady Devimon right
And
for reasons.
allosexuals, I swear.
My man.
Culture. Anyway.
Culture. Invisibility. By using a D point, Digimon can become invisible for a number of turns equal to their body modifier. This effect ends if they attack or are hit by a Digimon. It can also be used out of combat. Fire breathing. By spending a D point, Digimon can light a small fire or hit a small target.
Okay.
I see you.
I said allos. Okay, I respect that. I said allosexual, not heterosexual. Allosexual just means you have an asexual interest in something. But also absolutely 100% fair. You might be asexual, I don't know.
The allosexuals are coming for you.
No. That's the one thing I don't want. That's exactly the thing I don't want. The dumbest joke I've ever made.
God damn it.
I'm just gonna...
Oh, you know what? Hold on, I'll change that, because that could be construed as an attack. These are not meant to be attacks. These are meant to be, like, feasible applications outside of combat.
Yeah.
So, light a small fire or melt ice. Chrome Digizoid. Standard. +3 to your body modifier. This thing is cracked.
Yep. I mean, I have the info Claire gave me about the Black Digizoid if you want to add it to the book.
I will wait, but only because I've asked Claire specifically to gather up all the stuff that they're making unique for this setting and adding it to a doc, so that way once we're done with it, I can add it here properly.
Yeah, I should... yeah, it's Yare.
Yeah. Ugh, excuse me. In all fairness, I think you've only been in a call with Zan like one time.
You spelled it perfectly. Yeah, exactly. I've only been in a call with you once, but yes, you spelled it correctly.
Yeah. Drummond Destroyer, +3 to attacks made against Dragon Zord type Digimon. I'm gonna... Hold on. Because this is a War Greymon specific thing, I'm going to make him good at the War Greymon specific thing. So... Actually, let me... To attack and
All
damage
examples.
rolls.
If there's any like other specific things you want to make work, go for it. These are absolutely just okay.
Oh.
Okay, so it's not showing up as much as I thought it would on screen.
Let me size you up so that way.
Yeah.
Hold on.
It's not showing up as much well as I thought.
So
You're gonna need to watch the Halloween special for this one.
So TLDR, Myotismon ate Lady Devimon and a few other Digimon, and Myotismon is my Fugi right now, so Yari made that.
No, I mean, for actual... Okay, I like the Digimon because she's badass, not because she's necessarily hot. I also picked her for Heather's Digimon because actual plot reason, and not because sexy.
Yeah.
But also, like, I was given a list, I'm like, well, I might as well, this will give me a chance to test out what Lady Digimon will play like, because, yeah.
Exactly.
It's really weird, 'cause all the Digimon you see me play on stream, and will see me play on stream, basically turn into sexy Digimon. And I am, like, the ace guy.
To be fair, who would resist being able to play a sexy Digimon?
I just find it very funny.
Basically scarred for life.
Yeah, I can see why, because,
What happened? Where did Lady Devimon touch you? Show me on this doll.
I mean, that's not like a scar. Show me on this Puppetmon.
Show me on this doll.
No, because I had the same thing for that giant ball of wires with the Edamon sticking out of it.
Oh, that thing? Yeah,
That
yeah,
messed
that
me up
one.
for a... Yeah, the data wire metal Edamon fucked me up for a bit.
To be fair, that one was explicitly messed up. That was like...
Oh no,
what
extremely
the fuck are you
unexpected.
thinking messed up?
And I loved it.
So the next ability is Poison Vines. On a standard attack hit, you roll a 20, and depending on the stage, apply poison for 1 turn based on the result. So... this... is... actually a lot lower than it should be now that I look at it. Hold on. Just gonna buff everything up by 2.
Maybe. In that case, I'm gonna need to make a note on
Oh wait,
things.
actually, hold on. You know what? Do you think I should just make it so that the opponent makes a saving throw?
For what?
Because
Poison
then there's a
Vines.
chance that like they're making 2 different saving throws for different things.
It's only for standard attacks. So like,
Oh yeah, fair.
hold on, let me. On a standard hit,
Make a body save. Yeah, because we made this specifically... No, we didn't make this specifically for Palmon, but I know Palmon has it.
DC 8 plus proficiency, modifier plus body, or be poison. Basically, I saw the original Digimon and just in what kind of school computer. Insert.
Oh!
Oh.
Oh! Oh, honey, no.
Oh no!
In school? Oh, no.
Oh no! I am so sorry. I can only imagine.
Oh, no.
I can only imagine
That's-
what the
Ooh.
teachers saw when I'm just gonna go ahead and save that search prompt for later. No.
Wow.
Oh no!
Oh, honey, no.
I am so sorry. Holy shit.
And that's when they hide someone to actually make a good safe search feature.
Oh, Suki. Hello. Then we got Phoenix Rise. If this Digimon be reduced to 0 HP, it is instead reduced to 1 HP. This effect can only happen once per day. This was reserved for Phoenixmon. Shoot, who's the Phoenix Sovereign? Zuchaomon?
I don't remember the Sovereign super well.
If it's a bird and it's related to a Phoenix, it's gonna have that ability.
Yeah, which is basically like 3 Digimon. Zuchaomon, yeah. I don't know how to pronounce Chinese.
I don't know if it would be just the 3 Digimon.
I can't think of any more Phoenixes.
What about Varudoramon?
Varu...
It's the level 7 bird that they kept promoting a while back. It's half of
right.
Chaosmon.
Yeah. Okay, fine. Yeah, that makes sense. This makes perfect sense. Yeah.
The question: will
Digimon have racial abilities specific as Digimon like in cyberspace? That's kind of what the traits are meant to be.
Yeah.
Just to kind of give them just so we're not having to make constant one for every single species. We have just a big list of like generic ones that you can pick. Some are going to be a little more limiting. Like, not everything's going to have vampirism, obviously. That's going to be on stuff like Modusmon or Lady Devimon. But, like...
I definitely want to make
some... It's for customization purposes.
I definitely want to make some so that, like, every group of Digimon has a little something to draw from. But I don't want to make too big of a list so that making a Digimon just becomes, oh yeah, they should have this, and also this. And they also qualify for this.
Its customizability is in mind here.
Yeah.
And the list will be expanding, obviously, because we'll keep making new Digimon that need weird shit.
Yeah. I should probably make a unique trait for Shademon with his ability to possess people.
Pokemon lose your power.
Like he did in that manga. Crosswords manga.
I mean, I can go on stuff like Ghostmon and...
Oh no, do you not know what I'm referencing?
I have not read the...
Oh no. Okay, so I'm going to have to educate you real quick because this is actually kind of bad. For reference, I'm not actually going to make that ability. We're not doing that here. So what happened was, in the Crosswords manga, Nene Amano was temporarily forced into a fusion with a Shademon, and for whatever godforsaken reason, they decided to make a card out of it. But
sure.
There's a reason why we don't want that. Let me show you. It's hold on. It's bad. It's real bad. It's let me put it in the Digimon chat, in the Grizzly chat, just so that you can...
Zan just told me basically all I need to know.
There's another form of this which is more angelic in nature, but also slightly
just
more...
just as TOS.
Just as TOS as the first. And they made a cart. They actually.
Uh-huh.
This one will bug me forever because they censored Sistermon Noir out of existence, but they're willing to keep this form and even make a.
And
I don't know.
also, Digimon like Kazemon existing?
Oh no, the problem wasn't showing skin on Sistermon Noir. It was offending Catholic people.
Of course. But also, like, they allow Kazemon to exist
Yeah.
as well.
Also, Nene is 12 years old. Yeah. Yep, we don't.
Yeah, that's why I was like, say it's the same problem with Zoe. Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, Kazemon at least has clothes. Just
Valid.
not many. I'm seeing the image of the Shademon one. It's not okay. Super not okay.
You think that one's bad? The other one is a lot worse, actually.
I'm good, thanks, buddy.
Okay, let's get back to this cyborg. +2 defense, and when dealing damage, you roll the die with advantage. Simple enough. Simple concept. Armor shell, a +1 to your body stat, and a +1 and +2 to defense. My bad. These ones I haven't made yet, but it's going to be the traits for Legend Arms, Sword, Shield, Spear, and Axe.
Who's the axe?
I swear I looked at this and I found one that turned into an axe, but now that I'm actually thinking about it, I cannot remember. I swear there's an axe. Oh,
I don't know.
Looking it up now.
Seriously.
The only thing I can think of is like Okuyamon? Oh,
Hold on.
Monster.
Legend Arms. Oh, right, yeah, Oryumon. That's the one. For Alphamon or Yukon.
That counts.
Yes, it does.
It's listed in the page for Legends Arms.
Yeah, okay.
So then we got the damage types. There are a lot here. Starting with Holy, Dark, Fire, Ice, Water, Poison, Electric, Wind, Grass, Earth, Steel, and Virus, which counts as poison damage. Oryumon is in Legend Arms, though. Where the hell does it say that? It is. It becomes an axe.
The Digimon Wiki has him listed in the Legends Arms on the Legends Arms page, or at least sealed. It's in the seal, so which I guess so it makes it related.
Hold on, let me look up the page real quick just to make sure I'm not Even then, I would count it as a Legend Arm by virtue that it explicitly becomes an axe.
Yeah, it might also just. I mean, it'd be very weird if it's not Legends Arms, but also turns into a weapon. But I don't put anything past Digimon at this point.
Valid. Huh. I guess it isn't listed anywhere that it is a Legend Arms Digimon. That's weird.
It's in the seal, so on that page.
Hold on. Can you share the page you're looking at?
Yeah.
Or
This is the fandom wiki.
I'm on Wikimon. Hold on.
Oh,
Here we go.
I mean,
Digimon
yeah, that's
Fandom
probably
Wiki.
the better website.
X antibody carrier in the seals.
It's in the seal, so it's under the images.
Ah.
So that might mean it's not a Legend Arm, but it just also turned. Okay. I get some of my information on Digimon Wiki because normally most of it's fine. I do tend to cross-reference with Wikimon.
Valid. Wait, you guys got your information from Digimon Fandom? Yeah, I hate to tell you, but that is loaded with error and misinformation.
It was the first page I saw, and I wasn't particularly bothered for
It's not as if
taking
this is...
deep research for.
I'll probably do that from now on, but at the very least from here, these aren't meant to be one-to-one recreations of the Digimon, because in the translation from JRPG to tabletop, there's a lot of things that have to be changed around and moved and whatnot. So, like, in this case, I am more than willing to designate that Oryumon qualifies as a Legend Arm for the sake of streamlining his ability so that it's not just a matter of, oh, he can just become an axe, but he's not a Legend Arm.
It'll work basically the same mechanically.
Yeah.
It's like how we made Applink Fusion the same mechanic.
Actually,
Unless you change that around again.
I did some stuff.
Okay.
So, like, the difference between Applink now and Fusion is that Applink you only can do it with 2, but with Fusion you can go for more than 2.
Okay.
Where'd I put it? Spirit of Evolution.
I know we combined a
dang.
couple things that basically would work mechanically the same.
Oh, right, I still haven't... Okay, so let me real quick drop... went too far. Let me real quick drop this on you guys. So, here's what do for Applink. When you Applink, you choose 2 Digimon, you get 2 options. You can either choose 1 stat from the secondary and add it to the primary's modifier. So, like, you can take a Digimon and add their body modifier wholesale to the first. Or their mind, or their soul. It just has to be 1 stat at a time. You just, like, get your choice of it. Or, you can Digivolve to the next stage without paying any D points. What say ye? How does that sound?
The first one is more interesting, I think.
Oh no, but that's the thing, it's a choice, because, like, we've seen Applink used, like, in 2 different ways. I thought it would be cool to do that.
Digimon with Ragemon bits, and then, yeah, no, fair enough. No, seems fine.
Yeah. I was going to think about, like, letting the base Digimon, or Appmon, get, an ability from the second one, but then it occurred to me, that's way too complicated.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll go ahead and put in, type in App Fusion, Applink, whenever we're done with this, which should be, like, soon, because we're on the last page, actually. But yeah, these are all of the damage types, including physical. Resistance means the Digimon takes half damage, weakness means they take double, so simple stuff. Also, Rigimon doesn't turn into an ass, it's actually a sword. No, it looks nothing like a sword, but it's pretty swords turn into Okay, so you know what? I'm willing to give you that. In which case, there would be no Legend Arms Axe. He would just have the same ability as Durandamon. So now we come to the status effects.
Oh, it's a very, very weirdly bladed greatsword. Okay, I see it now.
That's weird. That's really weird.
Yeah, if you look at the full art, if you look at the art on Alphamon area, you can.
Oh!
It's a weirdly bladed greatsword.
Huh.
Note to self: brew axe legend arm.
Actually, I would, not gonna lie, I probably would make an axe legend arm at some point anyway, just because I really like the Legend Arm series.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah. Like,
There's some really cool axes you can pull from.
Exactly. Like, there are so many... Okay, the whole point of the Legend Arm series is that they're Digimon who turn into weapons for other Digimon. So why are there only 2 or 3 of them?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, hell, Spatamon hasn't even gotten a full evolution line yet. Hopefully we get that at some point. But to start off with, Poison, it deals a d4 damage every turn for 3 turns, and it gains an extra d4 damage for every stage above Rookie. So, we possibly commission Arthur Spatamon to evolve with the new line. Who freaking needs it?
Money is a thing. But also, maybe in future if someone touches that line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, like, I am not
Yeah.
above commissioning custom mons, but it depends on what is
If
appropriate.
we're gonna
for
use,
what
if we're not
doing.
gonna use them, we're not gonna use them. So,
At the same time, though, I got some stuff cooking.
Yeah.
Burn deals a d6 of fire damage every turn for 2 turns and gains a d extra. Basically, the way I scale damage is for these is that they'll gain extra dice for every stage above rookie. They deal damage 2. Panic causes Digimon to act irrationally. You roll a d6, and they only take a normal turn if they roll a 5 or a 6, or else they attack the Digimon closest to them. This lasts for 3 turns. Sleep is arguably the strongest one because it just says, fuck you. The affected Digimon falls asleep for 1d4 plus 1 turns and cannot take any actions. Any saving throws or checks while asleep are automatically failed, but after an attack is made against it or it fails a saving throw, it wakes up. Paralyze. Roll a d6, and on a 5 or lower, the Digimon is unable to attack or take action on its next turn. So, similar to Panic, except it straight up just can't do anything.
hold on to us. That's just 1 second, Zan. We will get there.
Yep, that's right. Right down here. Right after Paralyze! Which is what I just read now that I think about it. Dot. The Digimon is glitched out for 1d4 turns and cannot use attacks that require D points. I can't, my plus 2.
Skill issue.
Next one is Frozen. The target Digimon is frozen for 1d4 turns and cannot take action, but can make a body check at the end of each of its turns. This is what I get for trying to, like, lean on my hand while I'm trying to talk. To break out early. The DC is 8 plus proficiency plus the body modifier of the person inflicting the effect. Bug is a very special case and should only be used in Tamer versus Tamer settings, where the Digivice itself is damaged in the attack and loses access to one of its chip slots for the rest of combat.
Ooh.
And then, hold on, I actually need to modify the digital hazard state. Okay.
Congrats, Zan, you broke me.
Too much skill. Digimon in the digital hazard state are closer to natural disasters and will attack anything that comes too close. They will move up to their movement to the closest target and force them to make a saving throw, of which the DC and damage is determined by their stage. Let me just... Longest available attack. They'll move up to their movement to the closest target and attack them with the strongest available attack. The only way to end this state is to reduce the rampaging Digimon's HP to 0 or wait for it to run out. After 3 turns have passed. Or actually, hold on. 3 turns plus 1 per stage. Above rookie, because I just realized that would be fun. Like you. Champion is stage 4, so logically 3 plus 4, 7 turns. On streaming Digimon TCG games?
It was mentioned in the Discord. I forgot to mention. I'm not against it, but it's also finding time for more streams.
Yeah. Well, we might have that
I'm
time
finding
soon.
that with my own work and yeah. Just
Yeah.
between the games I'm in, per return, all the other stuff, it's finding time to, commit to another thing, if that makes sense.
Yeah. We
I'm not
already
against it,
stream
though.
so much.
Yeah, maybe that takes the Wednesday slot, but we'll see.
Yeah. And actually, you know what? Now that I thought about it, 3 turns plus stage. I don't like the idea that it just runs out in a handful of turns. Maybe I should just have it as a 3 turn plus stage thing. What do you guys think?
Maybe?
Because like champion would be 7
We've only
turns,
seen the
ultimate
digital
would
hive
be...
state once. I don't know the balance exactly yet. I haven't gotten a good grip on the balance yet.
Yeah, it's just that like when something dark digivolves, you expect it to like be there long enough for you to fight it. If it runs out early, then that's anticlimactic. The thing is, the way that I've been scheduling it is before our main stream, our Homestuck stream, or on an alternating day. So we could potentially do it on alternating Sundays.
Yeah, I can't necessarily commit to that because the Sunday I don't do Stuck Home, I have a D&D game.
Yeah.
But like,
Enzel has other
if I can make it, I can. Yeah, if I can make it, I'll do it. But it might be. Yeah, like Zan, you're all good. We'll work something out. But that's for off-stream combos, I think. If there's a way to work it out, we will. Because it's not that we're not interested.
Yeah, it's just a matter of doing it because, like, we have tabletop campaigns, we have gaming streams, we have Homestuck readings, and I need time in order to write out these campaigns and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
So there's just a lot on our plates right now. Although I kind of
plus, yeah, and I'm trying, and we are also still trying to take stuff off of Storm's plate.
Trust me, you'll see it in the Discord.
Yeah, well, we shall let you know.
You know what? I'm gonna say it. 3 turns plus stage modifier.
Fair. Again, this is just a hard one to judge on balance, so.
Let's hear. The only way to end the state is to reduce the rampaging. Oh wait, you know what? There actually is a different way to balance it. Let me just do this. The only way to end the state is to reduce the rampaging Digimon's HP to 0, wait for it to run out after 3+ turns, stage modifier above rookie have passed, or wait until the Digimon digivolves naturally. Because Dark Digivolution only lasts for a set period. So it's whichever of those 3 comes first. You can either wait it out, or you can beat the shit out of it until it stops. Forever. Here we go. Digimon will de-digivolve after 1d8 plus 1 turns, or after its HP is reduced to 0, and do not need to pay a maintenance cost. So,
yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
Still super deadly. It's just like basically works like Rage. Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah. It's the best comparison we've had for it is that time Gargomon went crazy.
Yeah.
Or Megidramon. Megidramon's literally the option here, but like it's also supposed to represent the time that
called the
Gargomon
digital hazard state.
Yeah, we called it a digital hazard. Like it's Megidramon. But yeah, it also represents Gargomon. That episode.
Spelled depending. And that's pretty much it. Everything else past this is just my own personal ideas and notes. Not really that much to go off of either. But yeah, like, Digital Hazard is meant to be when a Digimon isn't in control of its own faculties, period, and couldn't stop themselves even if they wanted to. So, like, anytime something Dark Digivolves, that'll be in the Digital Hazard state. There's a 50-50 chance, I believe. If it's a wild Digimon, it will go into the Digital Hazard state. If it's a friendly Digimon, 50-50. But it's all just like It's all still in the testing phase. And I think that's actually all of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do either of you have any closing notes? Any comments?
No, that seems pretty simple. Yeah, I mean, this is just
Yeah.
all the misc stuff. Yeah, it all seemed fine. It's just
Gatai be separate. Question: what is
Am I-
Gatai?
am I-
I've never heard of that one.
I was gonna say, am I far enough in Atmon to know what Avgatai is?
I've never heard of that.
Are you using a Japanese word?
Oh, are you referring
Japanese phrasing.
to self-injection? There's
'Cause I'm
there's a mechanic I haven't come across yet in Atmon where the
Yeah.
app drivers can like give their Atmon a power boost by
yeah. Also, no.
Oh.
Also, Zan, before this is said, no spoilers.
Oh yeah, Yari's watching through Atmon.
We're
right
mid
now.
watching. We're mid watching it between streams.
Yeah,
before
I
streams,
think I know
so.
which mechanic that Zan is referring to, but
We are not there yet.
Yeah.
App when two Atmon link together with their own.
Oh no, we
app
get.
fusion. Yes, I am making
Oh.
rules for that.
Yes, we were just talking about that earlier.
So the way that'll work is when two Atmon fuse, the main one will get the will choose one stat modifier from the second one, and they'll add that to their own modifier, or you can use it to digivolve to the next stage without paying D points. Yeah. But yeah, that's everything. Then that might be a good place to stop the stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say, Zan, and chat, I am been trying to angle for Atmon just to be treated like regular Digimon because I don't see a reason to differentiate. But, yeah.
16 different. What?
Because you need
Hold
two
on.
to get to champion, another 2 sets of that to get to... No, you can app realize straight end champion Digimon if they're already, you have the chip for it, right?
Yeah, once they're strong enough, you don't need.
Oh, super grade.
Fusion. Yeah, you don't need fusion. Once an Atmon is strong enough, you don't need a partner anymore. But then, like, okay, 2 to start with. They turn into a new one. You fuse that one with another one. That's 3. Again to ultimate. 1 more. So that's 4. Then 1 more would be 5. Unless you're counting all the different Atmon that would make those up, which
Yeah,
absolutely
but
not. I am not going to make them to try to find all the different Atmon in the wild, raise them up, and then fuse them. Oh my goodness.
Nah, it'll be like between people, probably.
Yeah. Thankfully, there is a wide variety to draw from because there is an unreleased DS game.
Oh yeah, that was his thing.
Good.
But yeah, mechanics for later.
If I were to make an Atmon game stream, what I would probably do would be to make it simpler and also to give it a little bit more style. Make it so that instead of just wild Atmon they find, maybe maybe fusing with particular other members of the Digidestined, would grant access to different forms. Because, like, the whole point of Atmon is, like, depending on what you fuse with, you'll get a different result. So if you have 4 kids, then that would be 1, 2, 3, 4 different combinations to go with? Or, hold on.
Four different Digimon would come up with
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 different forms.
Yeah. And that's assuming we're not counting the other side of the same combo, which would be a different form because... Or are we talking about the actual full fusion or like the partials?
Full. Damn it, Slinky should just drop my phone off the desk. I'm talking about full fusion. So, like, let's say you two want to go to the Kiwami. I realize. So, like, you would both have a super grade Atmon, which would then become one perfect grade Atmon.
Fair enough. And Dan, that's easy to do enough in story over the campaign between Digimon and Tamers and NPCs that there's plenty of space there.
Yeah. They work differently in Digimon, so they're different. Say, fighting, getting all this Atmon going to explorers without.
And also, they work kind of differently, but really, what is proper fusion with that? What if not DNA evolution?
Yeah.
I don't care enough. I know that, Zan.
So basically, yes, that is how they are treated in universe, but what I would probably do is make it a bit more generic, or at the very least a little bit more open, because otherwise that really limits the pool of available Atmon that they can partner with and recruit. Yeah, thank you for reminding me. But we're doing something similar now with the armor Digivolutions, because they're so weirdly specific that it doesn't make sense, because it was originally just supposed to be the O2 gang, but then they made it a whole bunch of random Digimon that have nothing to do with armor Digivolution. So we just made it a more generic mechanic in the game. So we're probably going to end up doing that with Applink too. Obviously, we'll try to keep it as faithful as possible, but dependent on like who chooses what partner, if we ever do an Atmon campaign, then we'll probably look to see what we can work in there.
Tradition, custom Atmon, or even just a couple Digimon that work for the vibe.
Yeah.
Because I think stuff like Petite Meramon would absolutely fit as an Atmon.
Yeah, or there are certain Atmon that absolutely look like a smaller version of an existing Digimon, like that one that looks like Clockmon, Watchmon.
Yeah, or Burgermon makes an Atmon perfectly.
Yeah.
Shortmon. There's a ton of stuff there. But yeah, otherwise, yeah. Otherwise, I think we're good.
Yep.
Yippee.
Until next time, we will see you all later. And by later, I mean tomorrow, as we go on the next leg of the journey to collect all the crests.
Yeah.
Oh, how are you?
Thinking about my Digimon.
This is the last question we will field.
Yes.
Basically, their forms are +2 to... Where did I put... Hold on, let me scroll up.
What they are is kind of an in-between state between their stage and the next one up.
Yeah. So you can Digivolve them over more or less anything, and they'll get a small buff. Here we go. In addition to... They grant an extra +2 to all stats and don't require D points to maintain Digivolution, with the caveat being they require a catalyst like a Digiate.
So basically, for example, with Brandon's forgetting all of my Digimon's reforms. Firemon. It is technically stronger than Black Gatomon, but not powerful enough to be as powerful as what Lady Devimon will be.
Exactly. As for that, Digimon's power is equal to a champion, but if they use the eggs, they're stronger. That varies from egg to egg, because you've had the basic set, where it's Flame Dramon, Ray Dramon, and whatnot, but then you get Magnamon and Golden
I mean, even Ray
Rapidon.
Dramon was equivalent to an ultimate.
Yeah. They're
So
very
it's
inconsistent.
a case by case. Basically, it's going to be a buff on top of whatever stage they're based from. So they'll be slightly. So they'll be in between, basically.
Yeah.
Firemon's a ultimate. Yeah, Firemon is a champion level armor.
To
I
compensate
think
for
it's
that,
just
they get more extra stuff than just the stat bonuses.
Yep.
Dear Lord, this is a big list now.
Yep.
You.
Yeah, because we kept finding all the weird niche cases of where Dark Digivolution came in.
Just like, oh yeah, remember that one time
mechanic.
that one person used this?
Do you remember
and
Valgamon? Remember Valgamon? I remember.
I remember.
Oh yeah, we also remember. It was like, wait, how are we handling Dark DNA?
Yeah, because Ordinamon exists.
Because Ordinmon exists. Yeah, we just Storm was getting real pissed with this. It was very funny. Did you want to hear a ton of ones decided to do this? Oh no, wouldn't have it any other way.
Oh, absolutely. I know what I got myself into. Doesn't mean I can't grumble about it, but I know.
And you want to expand this to other franchises?
You know what? Yes! Now's the goodest time of any to announce my other system, Greater Bravehearts. I'm gonna be that one. I'm not going to release for free. It's a system to emulate early 2000s anime series like Beyblade, Yu-Gi-Oh, a whole bunch of different things. Yeah, I'm going to be doing this for all of that. So look forward to my eventual committal to a psych ward. Just strapped up in a straight jacket. Let it rip.
Just
let it rip.
Anyway, and on that bombshell.
And on that bombshell, we will see you all later. Have a good night.
Yeah. Have a good night, everyone.